We're going live.
Yeah, we are live right now. Hey, what is good, everybody? Welcome back. Episode 16 of the Hoop Talk podcast. Another week, another podcast. Let's start off
Don't
by
get too excited, man.
I'm about to say that
introducing.
nigga sounds bad as hell.
Hey, but let me introduce my co-host right now. I'm subbing in for King today as the host. SDC, say what up. Okay, facts.
Oh, what's up, everybody?
Facts.
Yo,
What's up?
what's up?
Low.
Yo, what's up, everybody in the chat? One and only legend of winning, aka Low.
JJ.
What's good? What's good?
Yeah, JJ's not gonna be in the chat today, and we got Dom.
Hey, man, shout out to that man who called out B-Sos for being a new LNU. Just saying, you know who you are.
You know what's funny? I was just about to make a joke about that, but I didn't want to make a joke about that.
Nah. The links are in the description. The links are in the description.
I was dead ass about to say someone on legend of winning. Go check out my channel because you know he ain't gonna put it in the description. So
Nah, it's in there. And King is supposed to be coming in any minute now. But we got some topics today, as usual. And the first one is Ben Simmons reportedly has grown to 7 feet tall. Now we all know he was 6'10" already coming into the NBA, and the fact that he just grew 2 inches is kind of insane. What do y'all think about that, man?
First of all, is that true? Didn't the coach say that it wasn't true?
I heard.
Yeah, I think I just saw something about that today where the coach came out and said, like, no,
He denied it.
I mean, even if it's true or not, he's still a 6'10" point guard. I mean, it's not that it's not gonna be that much effective. I mean, if it's not true, then okay. But at the
Lonzo
same
about to
time,
break his ankle, fam.
Even like he said, I don't think that's true, but I heard 6'11", not 2 inches. But one thing that for sure has changed that I've seen is just like his muscle mass. Like he's gotten bigger, like strength wise.
Yeah.
And I think if anything, that's more important than 2 inches.
listen, I don't know what it is about Philly, but for the past 5 years, every first round, like every draft pick they get hurt their first year. Now I don't know if this is a part of their game plan of tanking.
And they
just take
broke
their
up in the offseason. Like Joel.
I think Ben Simmons made it longer than any other of the draft picks, like for a while, because we didn't see Embiid in the summer league. We didn't see Noel in the summer league. We didn't see. Did Okafor play in the summer league? I don't want to say that.
Yeah, Okafor played.
I think
he did.
Yeah.
All right, well then, yeah. But just Embiid and Noel, they both were injured. Honestly, when they were drafted, they were injured. So it's just a weird thing that they keep getting players that are injured so they can develop them, train them with the NBA players for a whole year without getting no PT, and then bring them out as rookies next year to be bigger, stronger, faster, and more developed rookies. It's amazing.
I don't even think he was injured like the whole season. I just think like they just sat him
He
out.
wasn't.
Yeah, they just sat him
Yeah, they
out
set him out, yeah.
to tank to get that pick.
That's a fact, though.
So who do you guys think they should get? You think they should get Josh Jackson or guard?
I don't like to see Josh Jackson's probably the best pick, but he's not the best pick.
And knowing the Celtics look in the draft, it's probably gonna go Lakers, Sixers, and then the Celtics. We're not gonna get that first overall, man. Trust me.
I think Josh Jackson, like you said, Josh Jackson is a perfect fit because if they do put Simmons at point, which is completely fine, then they still need perimeter players because Dario may be playing that flex forward position, so they probably do need some more perimeter shooters and stuff like that, or just perimeter players in general. So getting Josh Jackson is a best move, and then just pray and hope on Joel Embiid leads, and then you'll be good.
Nah, I'd like Malik Monk. What about Malik Monk, man? Because he needs some shooters around him if we want Ben Simmons to be effective.
I mean, shooters aren't that hard to find in today's NBA, so I
Even
think,
Joel's taking threes today.
I don't know. I
I'm
think
making him at 40% or something like that.
I watched Zach Randolph pull a three. I just saying.
he used to shoot those a lot early in his career. He was like Josh Smith early in his career with the threes. Then he chilled out when he got to Memphis.
Hey,
True.
Zach Randolph used to be the man.
Marcus Gasol shooting more threes than he ever shot in his career. So it's a revolution in the NBA.
Almost every player is.
Thanks to Curry. You could put all that on the Warriors and Steph Curry.
Yep.
But is it a bad
I
thing
don't-
though? Do y'all think it's?
I mean, it depends how you look at it. If you're old school and you like to see big men in the post taking 15 seconds off the shot clock to try to get something down low, then yeah, it's a horrible thing. But if you're cool with the evolution of basketball, then it's not really a big problem because you're starting to see a lot more versatile centers, which is great for the game. Like for a while, people were saying there's not that many good centers other than the Gasol brothers back
The
when Cal was
centers,
actually a
they are
center.
mad skilled.
Yeah,
Much more.
These young guys,
like a decade ago.
It's just crazy.
Yeah, I think positions are just gone. They're simply gone. Because I saw an article on Bleacher Report. They had Giannis as the #1 shooting guard. I'm like,
Wait, what?
dude, I was pissed, man. I was pissed.
You know what's crazy, low key?
You won't play.
But I think that is what they had him listed at because I think Dellavedova's a point guard, Giannis is a 2, Jabari was 3 or 4 or something like that. I think lineup wise, that's how they put them. I just think they just throw out their best 5 starting players.
I don't know. That's weird.
Well, no, when you look at the Milwaukee Bucks like official roster, he's listed as a point guard.
Giannis.
Yeah, Giannis.
I see.
I've had this argument with my friend. Like he did not believe me. Like you can look at it right now. Look at the Milwaukee Bucks roster, the official roster. It tells you he's a point guard.
That's crazy. Hold up.
You can type it. Go on Google right now and type in Milwaukee Bucks roster.
Let me ask Siri, fam.
Go ahead.
Milwaukee Bucks roster.
You don't seem to have an app named Fam.
Milwaukee Bucks roster.
This man asked Siri.
He's a power forward. What you saying, bro?
What?
Don't nobody know what
he's
he's all the positions.
I know what it is.
He's all the positions. Yeah.
On Wikipedia. On Wikipedia, they have him listed as a point guard. Yeah.
Is that what that is? Okay, yeah. You know me. I'm
But Wikipedia is a fan thing. I mean, not a fan. It can be altered by who.
I got him as small forward.
When I click on it, it says forward and guard. You know what? He plays everything. It should just say 5. It should just say 5 by his name. Like
he's
it should say position.
Nah, but I just think like out of all the positions, like shooting guard would be the last one. You know?
Yeah,
Facts.
I can say that.
Yeah.
I can see that.
I don't know.
Nah, center.
He can't.
Center. He can play shooting guard, but not shoot. But he can play the position, you know.
Yeah. Hey, King is in the chat right now.
In the building. What's up? Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yo, what up?
Hold on. Let me turn it real quick because I can't hear you. Hold on. Say something.
Okay. What's good? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. What's good? What's going on, guys? How's everybody doing?
Great. All right. So we were just talking about Ben Simmons being 7 feet tall. You have any thoughts on them?
Allegedly.
Hey, all I gotta say is, man, Giannis better watch out. They finally have somebody that could guard him. So But yeah. I was saying in the Discord, he's a Dwight Howard with freaking 99 speed and 99 ball handling, the ankle breaker Hall of Fame. So.
Hey, speaking of that, would y'all rather have Ben Simmons or Giannis if you had to start a team?
I'd say Giannis right now.
Yeah, I'll say Giannis. We know what he can do.
Yeah, honestly,
I
Ben
guess Simmons do shit.
Ben Simmons' biggest knock is he's not a huge scorer. I mean, he can get to the rack because of his size, but he's not a big scorer. Giannis has grown into a scoring role with that team when he has to. So I'll take Giannis right now.
Also because we've already kind of seen Giannis play, so we kind of know what he could do. With Ben Simmons, we really don't know anything besides that he's 7 feet and he could pass like freaking Chris Paul. So
hey, but looking at his potential though, if you look at his potential for like 10 years, you know what I mean?
I'm still taking Giannis just because of the defense too.
Yeah.
I want to say because you still.
Well, it depends. I gotta see what Ben Simmons does. I gotta see what he can do.
We already know what Giannis' potential is, sort of.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. You can have the same argument about Giannis, about like Giannis' potential. Like, what is Giannis' potential?
Yeah.
Last time I was on here,
but what is Ben's potential?
Last time I was on here, y'all talking about Giannis maybe start shooting threes. So if that's the case, then.
Hey, if he could learn, bro. If he would learn, that'd be deadly. Deadass, though.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's all about potential. But I mean, everybody still got potential. Giannis only been in the NBA for like 3-4 years, so it's not like
next year
he came in 2013.
Giannis about to be a deadly 3-point shooter.
He came in the league and probably one of the worst draft classes ever. That's crazy.
Hey, if Giannis can get his shot down, bro, that'd be scary. That'd be scary.
Exactly. So I mean, like I said, I think we all pick Giannis just because we've seen him play.
True. I'd pick Giannis too.
Hold on, real quick, because I'm looking in the chat. For all of you retards that keep bringing up Ben Simmons, like I'm sorry, but all of you retards who want to say that Ben Simmons is not going to be a good pro because he didn't lead LSU to the damn to the NCAA tournament. Please go get out of the rock you're under. Please come out of the darkness because it takes more than one person to take a team to the tournament. Mark, what is his
Especially
name?
in college. Especially
What's
in
his name?
college.
Folks.
I don't know what
Markel
you're
Fultz.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Folks didn't go to the tournament either, and he's probably a number one pick.
I don't know what you're
Top
talking about.
top three regardless.
Yeah.
So-
LeVar Ball said Lonzo took that team to the.
I'm sorry. John, yes, please get from under your rock, bro. Thank you.
But does that even matter though? Like, does college play really matter that much though?
No, not to a pro. No,
I
you're
don't
evaluating
think
the individual, and he was a beast in college. His team was just trash. So I don't get why people keep knocking him as a player, saying, "Oh, he didn't take his team to the tournament." What does that have to do? He's making millions of dollars.
Majority of stuff you do in college really don't matter anymore.
Yeah.
Especially if you're one and done. You might as well went overseas like Emmanuel Mudiay.
That's a fact.
Facts.
I'm sorry. It's just when I see stuff in the chat, I have to call it out. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Hey, man. Emmanuel
That's true
Moody.
too. Isn't Ben Simmons is a one and done, right?
Yeah, man. Half of the damn
It's gonna
NBA
take-
one and done.
It's gonna take him like a good because it's a Giannis and every other one and done player for the past like couple years, a few years to actually grow into where they need to be, regardless of what advantages they may have. So I don't see him like coming in the NBA dominating, or not even dominating, coming in the NBA and like immediately having some effect. And that's the thing, like they be killing me with like these young guys. They be coming in and it's cool, like you get your money and stuff like that. But you talking about like your career as a whole. I be sometimes be thinking like a lot of them just be better off if they just chilled in college for another year or two and came back and may come on a better team, more prepared.
Look at Brandon Ingram, man.
Yeah, some of these players, yo, it's taking them the entire season to put up quality numbers. The entire season.
Yep.
I just think like most of these one and dones, like most of them went to like Duke, Kentucky. You know what I mean? These guys are always in the
Yeah, the
tournament
big name
every
schools.
year. So like if a guy goes to University of Washington, you shouldn't expect them to go to the tournament right off the bat. You
And
know?
also with like college, I kind of see it as like false advertising because you see a guy like go off in college like Buddy Hield, and they come to the NBA and they're not doing as good. And like a lot of us,
But he was nice in Sacramento.
yeah, I mean,
Buddy
but like
Hield's the next Steph Curry, man. What do you mean?
yeah, but like if you look at it, like a lot of us were like saying that Buddy Hield is like one of the most NBA ready players in this draft because he was in college for 4 years, and now he like look at him now really like it wasn't really until now that he started playing good. So I kind of really don't like to base like prospects off of their college play, even though it's kind of hard to do that like without, but it's just false advertising.
Yeah.
Hey,
But,
quick question. Oh, my fault. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
No, I'm about to say, would you guys rather see a high school player, probably number one in this class, would you rather see him go one and done to some big name school, or after his freshman year senior year in high school, my fault, try to go to the D League and develop his talents there? You can still get paid.
I don't understand why that's not an option. I don't understand why the D League isn't an option.
Oh, it is. It's an option.
It is an option. They can get
it's
drafted
an
in the D
option,
League.
yeah.
A lot of
you can
players
get
do it.
drafted. Like
Some
what's his
players do
name?
it.
Giannis. What's his name? Giannis's brother was drafted out of the D League, so
Straight out of high school.
he can get drafted.
Well, not out of high school. He was kind of older, but
That's what I'm saying. Like I'm saying, like if you come out of high school,
I don't know either.
You got an opportunity to go to the D League. To me, that's the whole development. Like the
That'd be the best thing.
That just makes sense to me. I don't get that.
I don't know. Personally,
But you
I'd
know,
rather
it-
see them go to college. It's just
Yeah, the NBA's not
I
going
like
to
to
do
see
that
them go to
because
college to get
college got to
paid.
make their money.
And going to the D League also ruins your draft stock, so that's
Yeah.
kind of a dangerous move.
because you get
Yeah.
more exposure. Because you get more exposure in college.
In college you get a lot more exposure, which can like result in you landing higher. So
Yeah.
I mean, but if you go in the D League against other grown men, and you really think that you can make the NBA, like that'd be like a wide awakening. Like you're not nowhere near where you need to be.
I mean,
And
a lot of it is just business decisions. It's not really thinking like, is this gonna make me better? It's like,
Oh yeah.
I want to go the highest.
They
in the
all
draft.
just need a dad like LeVar to promote him.
Chill out.
No, but like if you don't do good in the D League, like some people might say you can't even do good in the D League. You know.
And a lot of
How would you
people
do
that
good in the
like
NBA?
and like when was the last time you heard somebody that like the MVP of the D League? Like when was the last time you seen or heard like, oh yeah, he's in the NBA and he's doing this and that? Like that doesn't happen. So
Very true.
like even if you are the best player in the D
Seth
League,
Curry?
like, you're not gonna
Seth
you're not
Curry?
gonna get any. I mean, but that's because it's only because he's Stephen Curry's brother. If it wasn't for that, he'd just be
Yogi
another
Ferrell.
or because he's putting up
Yeah, but
numbers
I'm
in
talking about
Dallas.
I'm talking about a lot of the top tier guys in the D League, the dudes that are winning MVP. Like we don't even know that. Like the dudes
Well,
that are winning
the guys who win MVP really still aren't that good because if you were good enough to win MVP, they would just recall you from the D League and have you on a team.
No, that's my argument. Like they're not getting any exposure, even the guys that are doing like the best.
But what I'm saying is like if you go to high school and you go to the D League and you're good enough immediately within the D League, you should just be recalled.
Yeah, you should call
to the game
automatically.
to the NBA immediately.
But then
you skip a
but then
whole
also
year wasting time in college.
Exactly.
It also
some of these people are really that good as people quote unquote think they are before they get drafted to the NBA. If they go in the D League and they're really that
Look
good,
at Kate Felder, fam.
then they get drafted
Rookie out of Cavs. He's averaging like 30 a game in D League, but turning the ball over every possession in the NBA.
Exactly. I don't know.
Like I said,
Averaging 30 a game.
Like I said, a lot of it is just business decisions. Like players want to go through the draft, and players want to they want to ruin their stock. So I don't know.
I get you.
But moving on. So Kevin Durant returned to the Warriors finally after what was it, like 2 weeks, 3 weeks, around there.
Yeah, it was about 3.5 weeks.
Yeah, so yesterday he returned against the Pelicans, but they didn't have DeMarcus or Davis, so it's kind of like doesn't really mean anything. He dropped, what was it?
16 points.
16 points, 10 rebounds, 6 assists. What do y'all think about this? Like, what does it mean?
So what? It's the Warriors at the end of the day. I mean, they show without KD, they're still probably the best team in the NBA. So,
I mean, I got you.
I mean, that 13-game stretch was impressive. I mean,
without KD, they're the.
They showed that without. I mean, they beat KD's team last year. I mean, they don't need him. He's not a necessity. They don't need him to be good.
They had two other people, but the thing about the whole thing about KD.
Bogut and Barnes. Yeah, my fault. I forgot. They're like Elden Baylor and Wilt Chamberlain to the Warriors. I forgot. Like they're that important.
As soon as Bogut was gone, that man LeBron saw a wide open lane every time. But like if they win the next 2 games, right, they'll be what 6? They'll win 68 games.
Yep.
Yeah.
So for the people out there who are bugging in the middle of the season, like they're not the same team. Like they dropped 5 games. So people need to calm down. That team is. I still think that team is going to win the entire thing. But it was like I did that video about like the biggest disappointments or the biggest surprises in the NBA season. Everybody's like the Warriors struggling. I'm like they dropped 5.
They didn't struggle, man. They didn't struggle. Where was the struggle?
68 games.
That's what I'm saying.
I feel like a lot of it. I feel like a lot of it was people were thinking like, "Whoa, they just added Kevin Durant to."
They gotta go 82-0.
Yeah, they gotta go 82. Like it's just people just over exaggerating. People have to set their expectations too high when you gotta think that they probably
could have won 72 again this season with KD.
But it's just they learned their lesson from last year. Like they're not gonna gas their guys up in the regular season when you need them the most in the playoffs. Because
are they gassing it right now? And they're still winning 68.
I'm gonna say they started the season last year with 24-0. They started. I know it's not the same amount of games or something like that, but they started the season this year 20-3.
That's crazy.
Hey, yo, no need. Not trying to like change the topic or whatever, but shout out to that man Westbrook. He just broke the.
Yeah, I was about to say, spam with them eggplants, man. He just broke the record.
Shout out to that man's record.
But the Warrior thing, I just feel like people are overstating. Like they basically have had the exact same success over the 2 stretches. And really, if KD never got hurt, who knows if they would have won those group of games where everybody was like going crazy about that.
I mean, if you compare it to their last 3 seasons where they've been playing like perfect regular season basketball, the fact that they have like one little struggle, it is a surprise though.
Facto.
And Steph struggled like crazy.
Yeah.
I mean,
He shot on the 40%.
Steph has sort of stepped his game up. Yeah. So.
Hey,
King, your mic's bugging real quick.
Yeah, someone's mic's bugging.
I thought it was me, man.
No, that was King. Popcorn next to the microphone.
Got the microwave popcorn. Hey, look at the eggplants in the chat.
Spam them boys up, man.
But basically, that's it about KD, I guess. On to the main event. Dom versus Low. Westbrook versus Harden. You know what's up. All right, the floor is yours. You know what to talk about, man.
We're about to do this again?
I'm about to say we got to do this again.
Let me start.
All
James Harden is the 2017 MVP.
Case closed.
Case closed.
Move next
Case
topic.
closed. All right.
Next topic, fam.
That's
Oh,
a fact.
no, man.
No, if people just because obviously I'm gonna do a video eventually before they hand out the awards and stuff like that. But I mean, I'm just going off of what the MVP has meant throughout the entire existence of the NBA. And
Honestly, even if you don't, Harden is still winning 9-10 more games and averaging 2 less rebounds.
yeah,
Averaging more assists, less steals, a point,
Higher
one more
efficiency.
rebounds. Okay.
I mean, well, let me say this about the
Okay.
number. I'm gonna say this about the number thing, like their stats. We being realistic. Their numbers are basically the same.
No,
Exactly.
their numbers are not basically the same.
They're basically the
not.
same.
They're
They're
not
basically
basically
the
the
same.
same.
Dom,
If it
please
was
stop.
basically the same, James Harden would have a triple double. That's not basically
Oh
the
my
same.
god, it's 2 rebounds
just-
and they're
Okay,
all
okay, okay.
bro.
But
I mean,
not me. If you
at the end of the day, you call it a triple double for a reason. That's all I'm saying. If you give it a name, respect the name and respect what you have to do to get the name for to have a triple double. I don't understand. Why are people just now starting to downplay a triple double? Why is
Nobody's downplaying anything.
why is it being
If
downplayed?
anything, hold
Why
on.
is it being
Dumb.
downplayed?
If
Why is it
anything,
being downplayed?
if anything, you're downplaying James Harden just because he's averaging 2 less.
No, I'm not. I'm not
Yes, you are.
downplaying
Yes,
James
you are.
Harden.
Yes,
I
you
am
are.
giving
Yes,
my
you
man
are.
Russell Westbrook credit
Yes, you
for
are.
making
Yes,
history
you
this
are.
year, doing something that no one thought would ever be done again.
What is
Why
Harden
am I
doing?
getting the L for
Harden
that?
is doing the same
Harden
thing with
is
2
doing what
less
he's supposed to do.
rebounds.
He's
Stop,
doing
dude.
the same thing. He's doing what he's supposed to do in a system that's built for him and his team.
Yeah.
No, I'm not taking that away from
I
him.
think Harden is a
Hold
system
on,
player
what's
compared to Harden, man.
Okay, but
I mean,
are we gonna penalize LeBron for playing in the system with the Heat when he had Chris Bosh?
You're going to penalize.
Are we gonna
You're
penalize all these
penalizing
players?
Westbrook for what?
I'm not
What are we
penalizing anything.
penalizing?
I'm not-
Yes,
I'm
you
not
are.
penalizing
You're
Nobody's
putting James
penalizing
Harden.
him.
You're
Nobody's
putting
penalizing
James
nobody.
Harden above
We
him
are
for
just
what?
saying because he's helping his team win. What are you talking about?
So is
Listen, Dom,
Westbrook
listen,
is
Dom.
winning the game for his teams. Yes,
They're losing
James Harden is
anyway.
helping his team win. Westbrook is winning games for his team, except for this one against the Nuggets, which they're losing. I give you that. Please,
And the one
please
against
don't.
the Suns, right? And the one against the Suns, right? All right, cool.
Okay, I'm sorry.
That's what
You're
I'm
right.
saying.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Westbrook can't go 82-0. I apologize. He's not Superman. He can't win every game. He can't win every game.
Let me bring it back to what I was saying. The premise of what I was saying is, I mean, we can go through, you can split hairs with the numbers and go through the lines and stuff like that. Westbrook is averaging more. Harden is averaging more assists. Westbrook is scoring more points, but Harden, by a slim margin, just like by the slim margin of rebounds, is more efficient because Westbrook over the past couple of games has just been throwing it away.
Why are people throwing this efficiency thing out there like it's a whole big ass difference? If the rebounds aren't going to be that big of a difference, the 10 rebounds that Westbrook gets is helping his team be the third fastest team in the NBA. They're third in fast break points with 17 a game, which is helping them win. That's what the rebounds are doing. The rebounds are creating fast break points. That's what they're for.
Let me knock that out of the park too.
Oh, knock out the park, Lo. Go ahead.
The fast break. Yes, they are third in fast break points, but they're towards the bottom in fast break efficiency, which basically means that they don't actually score as many times as they're supposed to when it comes to fast break.
Where does this come from? Am I tripping? Are y'all really gonna sit here and use this efficiency shit as a reason to downplay something? They're third in fast break points. I don't care if they're last in efficiency. They're still third in fast break points. Why is efficiency something to use to
in the
downplay?
Western Conference.
Are you serious? Exactly,
Okay,
sixth
but listen,
in the West,
listen,
possibly
listen,
second in the
Dom,
East.
Dom,
So
Dom.
what?
You're
I don't
downplaying,
understand.
but listen, you're at the same way you're saying we're downplaying Westbrook because of his efficiency. You're downplaying the fact that Harden's nearly putting up the same stats and is winning just because he has a system that benefits.
And has a usage rating that's nearly 10% lower.
Exactly, bro. SDC made a really good. He pointed out something that I really liked in the last podcast. He said that if you gave any NBA star in the NBA the same usage rate that Russell Westbrook had, DeMarcus Cousins, for all I know, could be averaging a triple-double. So that's...
Yeah, but who's doing it, though?
That's what I'm saying. It's one thing to say someone can do it, but there's a man doing it. There's a man doing something that no one in the world thought would ever be done. Why is everyone just saying, "Oh, that's not important no more"? That's not important this year, though.
But let's get this clear too. And this is the reason why I don't really, in my opinion, I don't understand why people really give that much credit to like the MVP anyway, because over the years we already know what the MVP means. It has never been given to a player except for one time, who leads a team to 40, 45 wins, who's carrying a team by himself. It has always been given to the player who's on a team who has a top 3 to top 5 record in the NBA. That's just, I mean, that is what the right. That's
okay,
what
even if that wasn't the norm.
Very true.
You gave
Very
Westbrook
true.
MVP?
Very true.
Be real.
But you know what's funny? When you do something that people haven't seen in forever, there's this thing called an exception that Westbrook could be to this whole thing. I'm sorry.
Let's talk about.
I'm sorry for being a firm believer in Westbrook being an exception to this whole trend of you have to be the top 3 seed to win MVP.
But
James
Harden is the only player in NBA history who's been responsible for 50 or more points. That is scoring. That is scoring 25 plus points or more, and also assisting on 25 plus points or more.
And wasn't he the first player to score 2,000 points and assist 2,000
and the first player, and the first player to get a 50-point triple double.
So let's.
And Jeremy Lin was the first Asian player to get 25 points 3 games in a row. So what?
Hey, just like how you're arguing, Russell Westbrook's the first player to get a triple double. So what's
Okay, so you telling me there was an old fart sitting out there saying, well, you know what no one will ever do? Get 2,000 points and 2,000 assists. That's never going to be done. That's just not going to happen. It's just not going to happen.
Here's a difference again. Somebody has done a triple double before. I mean, we can go back and split hairs between one another. At the end of the day, the MVP is given to the person who's on the team that is winning 50 or more games.
And at the end of the day, when I'm presented this question, people say, who is the most valuable player? Dom, go. And I'm going to tell you Westbrook is the most valuable player because without Westbrook, the Thunder are worse than the 76ers. So, like, I don't understand why this is
a lie. That is a lie.
That's a lie? That's a lie. That's a lie? That's a fat lie. That's a fat lie.
You saying the Thunder would be the 3rd worst team in the NBA?
Yes, I believe so, yes. They'll be the 3rd worst team in the NBA without Westbrook. Yes, I firmly believe so.
Wow.
That's my belief. That's my opinion. That's just how I see this team as the trash bag of people, with the exception of Victor Oladipo and Westbrook, and maybe Steven Adams on a good day on defense. That's it. Other than that, I see a bunch of players who need to be in the D-League or that were in the D-League and got called up to play for the Thunder. That's all I see. That is all I see. I'm sorry.
What's more important? Finish the season with 150 more rebounds or 10 more wins.
I just think it's funny how, like,
in
the beginning of the
at the end of the when you're talking about the most valuable player, I just say who's more valuable to that team. Westbrook is more valuable to the Thunder than James Harden is valuable to the Rockets.
And what King is about to say is true too. What King is about to say is also very true.
Hold up. I think it's very funny how in the beginning of the season everyone had the Thunder going what?
Oh my God,
man. Can you let me finish?
Jesus Christ. Are we really about to do this? Why didn't you say the Thunder were going to be this bad?
Let him finish. Let him finish.
Everyone uses this argument. Go ahead.
Okay, but listen. Is this not true that in the beginning of the season everybody had everyone? Oh my God, guys.
I'm just saying yes. I can't agree with you. I can't agree.
Okay. You guys know my argument. Everyone had the Rockets not making the playoffs. Everyone had the Thunder making at least the 6th or the 7th seed in the East, right? In the West, right? And if you really look at it at this point, I could clearly argue that Westbrook is not helping his teams getting in the game, which is making them look worse.
Okay.
Harden's making his players look better, which is the reason why he
Don't freak out, Dom. Don't freak out.
Okay, so no. I'm not gonna freak out. You know what I'm gonna ask? I'm gonna ask you. When we were making these predictions, were we not basing it on the last season that we just watched these two teams play? Yes or no?
I mean, I was basing it on.
Were you not basing it off of what you seen the team, the players?
On the roster.
Yeah, and I saw that the Houston Rockets.
Okay, the talent that you've seen on the team. When you said the Rockets will be either this good or this good, they will be this seed or this seed, based on the talent that they have that I seen last year, this past season. Is that not how we judge that team? Because that's how I judge the Rockets. That's why I said they weren't going to be that good.
That's not how you judge the Thunder, was it?
Okay, so
that is how I judge the Thunder. Yes, it is.
They lost Kevin Durant and Serge Ibaka because when y'all was doing the podcast, you sat there and you knew that Serge Ibaka wasn't on the team. The trade had already happened.
That's facts.
What does that have to do with anything we're talking about?
It has to do because everyone's saying. I believe.
I'm saying when you sit there and make the predictions, are you not making the prediction based off of what you've seen them players do?
Yeah.
Listen, what I believe is that the reason why Russell Westbrook's players aren't looking as good as they are is because Russell Westbrook is not getting them involved. He's not making the team better. Harden is doing that.
Here's the thing about that too. I don't even completely blame Russell Westbrook for that.
That's what I'm saying. Exactly.
I think Billy Donovan is one of the worst coaches in the league right now because he allowing that to happen. Because realistically speaking, let me just really break this down. OKC this season, Russell Westbrook got his numbers. OKC, the team, the organization, the fan base, they have not accomplished nothing this year. Nobody on that team besides Westbrook has accomplished anything or gotten better or developed in any aspect whatsoever. When people make the argument about, Russell Westbrook has to grab rebounds so he can run into the fast break because Steven Adams can't make a because Steven Adams can't make a proper outlet pass. Well, then let Steven Adams rebound more so he can make the proper outlet pass.
Exactly.
You can have Steven Adams practice rebounding and outlet passing and let Westbrook do his thing because his team is horrible.
That's what he said.
No, he's saying do it in game. He's saying in game. I'm not saying in game. I'm saying in practice.
Do it in game. Why not do it in game though?
Yeah,
because
exactly. You're not going to learn how to do it.
What if him doing it costs you games? And I'm watching Westbrook single-handedly bring this team back into the game while we're talking. So y'all really not making no effect.
There's multiple rebounds.
Is he doing that with the rebounds?
Exactly.
Is he doing it with the rebounds?
There's multiple rebounds that he grabs that doesn't translate to anything.
That's what I'm saying.
There's multiple rebounds that he grabs that he turns the ball over 3 seconds later.
7 of them.
That happens.
Yeah.
All I'm saying is when you talk about the most valuable player award, it should be based off of, and I believe it should be based off of, who's the most valuable player to their team. Westbrook is more valuable to the Thunder than James Harden is valuable to the Rockets.
The system that the Rockets are running would not be as good as it is without James Harden.
When James Harden comes off the floor, the team is still what, +7? When Westbrook is off the floor,
the Thunder doesn't have a system.
I don't get what we're arguing the valuableness of James Harden.
That just shows that the Rockets have a better bench than most other teams.
And the Rockets have a better team. The Rockets have a better system. The Rockets as a whole are better than the Thunder as a whole. But Westbrook as an individual player is more valuable to the Thunder than James Harden is valuable to the Rockets.
Because the Thunder don't have a system, man. They really don't.
Let me knock out that argument. Let me knock out that argument as well. Let me knock out that argument.
Really, we're knocking a guy that's doing everything for his team.
Nobody's not knocking him.
And he has no help. Y'all are really sitting here saying that the Thunder aren't as good as they should because of Westbrook. Who's on this team? Tell me who's on the team. Tell me who can do
I honestly
anything.
think that they could be better without.
How? Who could be better? Who can be better and how?
Everybody.
Everybody like who? Kyle Singler? Kyle Singler could be better.
Hogging the ball.
Jaron Grant could be better.
Yeah.
Hey, Kyle Singler was better.
How could they be better?
He was pretty
Tell
good.
me how.
Hold on, let me knock this out too, because I've heard this argument as well. What Dom just said: when Westbrook gets off the court, that team is better than.
No, Westbrook gets off the court, they're horrible compared to.
Excuse me. When they're horrible, but when like Harden gets off the court, the
team still runs fine because it's a good team. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So let me knock this out then. The reason why that is because, again, Billy Donovan is a terrible coach. When he subs out Westbrook, Oladipo, Steven Adams, Andre Robertson. He subs out the entire starting 5 at one time. The starting 5, you look at their rotation and the way that they have actually rotate in and out players, they rotate everybody out at the exact same time. So when Westbrook actually is in there, the rest of the starting 5 is in there. But if you actually look at the plus and minus where Victor Oladipo's out there without Westbrook, they're actually +16.
Damn.
Ooh, okay, facts.
But the reason why you don't know that is because they only play that lineup. They don't even play that lineup that many times because again they sub out Russ with Oladipo, with Steven Adams, and so on and so forth. But when Victor Oladipo's out there with Steven Adams and the rest of the starting 5, and they take out Russell Westbrook for
Samaj Christian, the other guard.
Samaj Christian, yeah. They're +16.
Cool. That's a good fact. I didn't know that, so I'm not gonna argue that. I didn't know that. That's what's up. I didn't know that. But you know what else I'm realizing?
What's that?
That this team needs Westbrook because he just brought him back in the game and got the rebound that can give them the win. I'm just saying, I'm watching this man do it. I don't listen. At the end of the day, everything y'all said. At the end of the day, y'all brought up some good points. At the end of the day, y'all got some good points, and Yeah, the whole plus minus thing. Westbrook's on the court with the whole group, and yes, Billy Donovan's a terrible coach. I'm seeing it. He's terrible.
He's a terrible coach.
But are we not going to give Westbrook the MVP because his coach is terrible?
Is it a not?
No, it's because Harden wins 10 more games.
All right, wait, time out. So we're saying that Billy Donovan is terrible, right?
Yeah.
So the fact that they're a playoff team. The fact that they're a playoff team because of Westbrook.
Eggplants for B-Souls in the chat right now. Thank you.
We're saying they're a bad, their system's bad. Their coach
their players are bad.
But yet they're the sixth seed in the Western
because
Conference.
Of one man.
Because of
one man only.
Like he's doing everything for them. He's doing everything.
Can I get some eggplants for B-Souls?
So if that's the case, then why doesn't Kevin Garnett have like 3 MVPs then?
Kevin Garnett?
All right. Going off of history. Harden should win.
I understand what y'all are saying. But y'all are like saying.
Hey, hold on, real quick. Hold on. Westbrook just hit a game-winning shot for his team. Case closed. Game over. Stop. I don't care.
It's over.
Here's the thing.
Come on, man.
50, 16 to 10. 50 points, 16 rebounds, 10 rebounds.
Down by double digits. Brought the team back and won. I don't understand. I don't. What do you want him to do? What do you want him to do?
I was literally about to sit there and say, applaud to Russell Westbrook because he had a phenomenal game right now.
Bro, he just ended the Nuggets.
It's the Denver Nuggets. It's the Denver Nuggets.
Oh my God! Were they not just like a playoff potential team? Are we serious?
Stop acting like that team is not even a winning team.
They were on track to be the AC. They have a future great big man team. I don't care. They're good enough.
With a losing record.
And you see that Westbrook. You see what Westbrook had to do for his team to win that game, right? Maybe if he had better teammates, like, I don't know, James Harden has, they wouldn't be in this situation. But when you have Kyle Singler on the court with Andre Robertson and Samaj Christian and Enes Kanter, who don't play no defense, you lose to teams like this. Not with Westbrook, though. Westbrook wins games by himself.
It's a team.
I can't believe that he dropped another 50-point triple-double.
He got another.
Was that his third?
I mean, like, I don't I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't understand how this man is an MVP because he has to do everything for his team. He is he's glowing right now. I think he turned Super Saiyan for a moment. I don't know. He's trying to calm down. I think his hair is yellow. I think his hair is a little bit yellow.
That shot is crazy. I'm watching it right now, man. That's ridiculous.
So, wait, but hold on. Let's go see the Rockets play the I'm gonna go switch and see the Rockets play the Kings, and they're probably winning by 35. They're probably winning by 35.
James Harden right now is blowing the team out. 21 points, 4 rebounds, 8 assists by halftime.
Great.
Not James Harden.
So if he ends that game with 40 or 45 points. With 13 assists,
over halfway through the third.
He just got another rebound with 13 assists and 9 rebounds. Technically, it's not a triple double, but it's still a good game.
It's a good game, but Westbrook's triple doubles are meaningful triple doubles. Those numbers matter for his team. The numbers he just put up won them the game. How are you telling me no, they're not? He just won a game. I watched him put numbers up. Oh my God.
Dom, almost every triple-double you can go and watch at Russell Westbrook, you can take away 1 rebound, and then he would still win the game.
Yep.
He would still win.
That's a fact.
Yep.
That's a fact.
So, okay. If you can make that point, then if you go and watch a Rockets game, and you could take, the 1 assist that he averages more than Westbrook away, couldn't they still win the game?
You're dumb. You're the only person who's...
What am I doing? What I do wrong? I just did what you did. What?
Dom, here's the thing.
What I do?
I agree with you. But I'm not the one who... I sat there and said in the beginning of this chat, I said that they're averaging virtually the same thing, and you're the one who's arguing 1 point, 2 rebounds.
Hey, and when I average the 1 points and 2 rebounds, people like to argue the what? 20% of efficiency and the 2 assists.
But you're the one making the argument, though. I'm just
giving you my reasons why he's the MVP. But if you're going to sit there and argue with me, saying that, well, really, James Harden's numbers are the same. No, I'm going to argue against it because you're trying to tell me that their numbers are the same, so James Harden should get the MVP. No, their numbers are the same. If their numbers were the same, they will look the damn same. They'll have the same stat line. They will have the same stats. That's what the same is. The meaning of same is that. Same.
All I know
They're not
is
same.
All I gotta say is, man,
nobody's.
Dom, I wish you could argue with yourself because it is so frustrating. That's all I gotta say.
All I know,
Bro, I'm telling you, arguing with me
Their
must be
numbers-
arguing like a wall, bro. Because it's
Their numbers
like, unless you hit me with a good fact, I'm
Is
not
that
going.
better?
I'm not going to change, bro.
We've never made an argument that another player is better than another person because of 2 points or 2 rebounds. We've never done it ever.
Today we are. Today we are.
So that right there. Here's another thing too. I actually think Westbrook is going to win the MVP because I think the voters are going to fold and give him the MVP.
And they better. They better fold.
Even though he should not get the MVP.
I don't know about that.
I think they're actually going to do that because the reason why they're going to do this is because they made the MVP voting and all the other voting, they made it public. So since they now made it public and they actually took away the rights of some people to vote because they took away the right for the announcers of certain teams to vote. They really strict about that. And I think people are going to fall under the pressure and give that man Russell Westbrook the MVP because of 2 rebounds. Because that's the argument that you're making.
Media out there that's going to fold, thank you. Fold hard as hell. Thank you for them 2 rebounds. Thank you. Fold. Extra hard. Fold.
To me, just going back through the NBA history, yo, MVP really shouldn't matter because Chris Paul should have an MVP. By Dom's logic, Chris Paul should have one and Kobe shouldn't then.
No, Kobe should have MVP. That 35 point game season, he should have MVP. That's very true.
So he should have it then, but
no, he's talking about the 2008 season.
But when Kobe got it, Chris Paul should have got it, right?
Why should Chris Paul got it? Why should he got it?
Because Chris Paul had a better stat line, carrying worse players, and won one less game.
We talking about Tyson Chandler and David West back when they were young? We talking about them guys?
Compared to Andrew Bynum, Pau Gasol.
Whoa, but wait, but using y'all logic, Kobe should have won that one, right? That should have been right. That's justified. So what's the point? But using y'all logic, that's fine. It's okay. Why are we bringing it up?
But what I'm saying is, by your logic, Chris
Paul logic,
won.
If he carried most of the load, if he did more to his team, if he's more valuable to his team, yes, all the time. I'm going to be behind the most valuable player.
Kobe should have won 06. Paul should have won 08.
Yes, Chris Paul should have won in 08. Yes.
Kobe should have won in 06.
No, not in 08. No. Kobe should have won back in what? 06, 07 was it? 05 maybe?
35 points per game.
When he averaged 35 points a game. Kobe should have won that one. Yes.
And Duncan should have none.
No. Duncan shouldn't have any.
No.
Okay, bad.
Oh my God.
I respectfully disagree on that.
Yeah, exactly.
Greg Popovich should have the MVP. That's who should have it. Greg Popovich.
He decided to say Tim Duncan has 0. He's at 0.
Yeah, if you're going to make
right?
No, Shaq should have about 12 because he's dominant.
Why?
He's a Lakers fan. He's like,
I'm a Lakers fan. Come on, man.
I know, but
Shaq could have got back. Shaq should have got back to back. Steve Nash shouldn't have got that one over
Shaq
Shaq.
had Kobe though. Shaq had Kobe.
You do realize Kobe wasn't Kobe until about 2, 3, 4?
But when Shaq, when Shaq started winning MVPs though, the next year Kobe was Kobe.
Was it Kobe
though?
though?
He averaged 28 the next year.
Yeah, Kobe.
So who should have? Okay, I'm sorry. Who do you think should have won it over Shaq? Who do you think should have won it?
Look, by your logic,
Iverson.
Who? By my logic, who? By my logic, who?
Right? Iverson had 5.
Yes, Iverson should have won it. That year he went to the finals by himself. Yes.
Iverson should have 5. Garnett should have 3.
Yeah, valuable.
What squeeze?
The main word is valuable. Whoever has the most value to their team is who I believe should be MVP. So yes,
right?
Yeah.
Chris Paul had 1.
Yep. Whoever's more valuable. Yeah. In my opinion.
Okay.
When you're talking about the most valuable player, whoever's the most valuable player to their team, as long as they're a playoff team,
it's not who did win. It's who should have won. That's Don.
That's why I'm saying who should have won.
That's what I'm saying. Who should have? Yeah, they all should have won. All the players you named should have won. Chris Paul. Exactly, they did it. I can't help that.
So we talking about bombs.
I can go by what I feel.
Your logic doesn't win MVPs.
Exactly, your logic just doesn't win MVPs, unfortunately.
I mean, hey, I'm sorry. I look at the word most valuable player and think whoever's the most valuable player to their team should win MVP. Maybe I'm just the slow one in the situation.
But it's never been that. It's always MVP.
But I'm just saying, it doesn't matter what it's been. I'm going by what the damn award is.
No. The award is the MVP of the NBA. It's not the
most valuable player. Yes, the most valuable player.
If we're going by that logic, who gets in the most views? Who gets people to watch the games? If we're talking about the NBA's MVP, who's getting people to watch the games?
LeBron.
Well, LeBron, but between Harden and Westbrook. It'd be
Westbrook.
right?
Westbrook.
So
Westbrook should be MVP. Man, that was a headache. You just put yourself in a bubble.
Is it Westbrook though? Westbrook doesn't blame these users.
Westbrook has little kids bringing signs to the game saying, "I'm missing history class to watch Westbrook make history in the opponent's arena." What the hell are you talking about? What are you about to argue?
That was in Brooklyn. Who would they have to root for?
They got Karis LeVert. They got Brook Lopez. You can't spell Brooklyn without Brook. I'm just saying. You can't spell Brooklyn without Brook.
Chill out.
all right, is
I
everyone
don't know.
done?
I guess
Is everyone done?
This nigga Ben Wallace and Chauncey Billups should.
Should we all cast
Yep,
the last
Bill.
MVP vote?
I don't know about Ben Wallace.
What do y'all think about co-MVPs?
Nope.
Hell
no.
That's
that shit for the rookie
Hell no.
games.
That's stupid as
And
hell.
Exactly. I hate that shit.
No,
All right, we're gonna go one by one. Vote for the MVP. See who's the Hoop Talk podcast MVP of the year. My vote is Westbrook. SDC, who do you have?
I'm going Harden.
All right, Low.
Harden.
King. King. Harden.
LeBron.
LeBron.
Ooh.
LeBron.
Yeah, I'm going LeBron.
Dark horse. Okay.
All right. So right now, what is it? 2-1-1. King. JJ.
Harden.
All right. Dom.
And Westbrook.
Yeah, automatically. Russell, Eggplant,
2-3-1.
Goat, Brook,
So
Westbrook.
So that's 3-2-1, right?
Hey, in the chat, who you guys got? Harden, Westbrook, LeBron, Kawhi. I don't know.
All right. This is the fan
Isaiah
vote right
Thomas,
here.
he's up
This is
there.
the fan vote right here.
You can say,
Isaiah
tiebreaker.
Thomas is not in there.
Dom's logic. Yeah, waiters could potentially be winning.
Hey, I was just about to say, hey, Deion could be top 10 in MVP voting. To me, Deion's a GOAT. Deion gets Eggplant, man.
Paul George should be in our conversation there, right?
Yep, he should too.
I mean, he's top 10, but like I don't know about
Paul
that.
Mills
Top
should
10?
be as well.
You have a top 10 list? Yeah, I'm putting Deion and Paul George in there.
Hey, all I gotta say is if
John Wall, you
if
also be in the top 10
Westbrook-
list, yes.
If Westbrook was averaging 30 points, 9 rebounds, 9 assists, you guys would all say Harden. So that's just
Well, no, I still would say Westbrook because I'm a
no,
Westbrook
you
fan.
wouldn't. No, you
So-
wouldn't. No, you wouldn't.
I've been shouting out like Westbrook better than Harden. I mean, than KD.
Westbrook is
Back
one
when
of my
KD
favorite
was
players
Westbrook.
in the league, but I don't know. I just can't not give it to him.
And that's your opinion.
Honestly,
But
the
in my
biggest
opinion,
reason, okay, but listen,
Yes.
you would have a hard time arguing for Westbrook because you wouldn't be able to say he has a triple double. That's your main argument.
no, actually,
That is your main argument right now.
Actually, I'm gonna let you know
No,
exactly
stop.
what I would do.
That is-
I'm gonna let you
that
know
is
what I would
your-
do. No. I'm gonna let you. Don't put words in my mouth. I'm gonna let you know what I would do. If he was averaging 39 and 9, I would say he's averaging almost a triple double. That's why he's MVP. That's exactly what I'm saying.
So then what about Harden? What about Harden?
Again, and you go to the podcast last week because I said this. If this was any other year and Westbrook wasn't even
But we're not
involved, I would
talking
give
about
it to
any
him.
other year. We're talking
But,
about right
okay,
now.
so
Harden
why would
is
you-
almost-
Okay,
Harden is
so
almost
man,
averaging a
can I take a
triple-double
note
when
out your
his team
book?
is
Can I
winning.
speak?
Stop.
Can
You
I
make no sense
speak?
right now.
Can I
You
speak?
don't make any
Can I
sense.
speak?
I'm sorry.
Can
you
I
just don't
speak?
make sense right now.
Can I speak?
Go
I'll
ahead,
be
go
some
ahead.
popcorn.
Can I pull a king out the book? Can I speak?
Yeah,
Anyway,
go ahead.
like I was saying before I was rudely interrupted for no reason. Had this been any other year, any other situation, and Westbrook wasn't doing what he was doing, I would give it to James Harden. I am Westbrook biased. I'm a Westbrook fan. Plus, I am a numbskull. I have a hard head. It's hard for me to just sit here and listen and change my opinion off that. I'm biased as
You just
hell.
want to be right with your family.
I mean,
I'm
you're
saying
right.
this. One, I don't think people should really put that much much value into the MVP anyway. Because again, Kobe has won it and Nash has two. One, two.
Very true.
I
That is a fair ass argument.
And I think the All NBA team thing. I think the All NBA is more valuable, and I think that's something that more people should really be concerned about because it's gonna be like 3 or 4 guards that's gonna be left off that should probably be making it, but because how ridiculous it is right now, that's way more interesting. Same thing with the small forwards.
Yeah.
And two, and what's more important, like I just think Westbrook, the way he plays is great for him, but I don't know where that's going to lead that OKC team. And realistically speaking, that team basically just wasted a year trying to get Russell Westbrook a triple double.
Honestly, they probably just wasted that year to keep Westbrook. Honestly,
but even if you wasted it to keep him, but nobody else got better. And again, regardless of what anybody wants to say, Russell Westbrook was still on a team that blew a 3-1 lead.
Very true.
He had Kevin Durant on his team. So I don't know. I don't know who else. I don't know what. Like everybody's like, eventually Westbrook's going to win a championship if he ever gets on a team. I don't know what other player he's going to join to win a championship.
So is it Westbrook's fault that the team blew a 3-1 lead?
I mean, he would have
It's
to.
his
I
fault.
mean,
dude.
partially.
I mean, I'm not going to say it's his fault exactly. It's
Part
the
of the
whole
fault.
team's
I
fault.
mean, honestly, he would
He
have
takes the blame. Yeah, he takes.
some
Yeah,
ownership,
he definitely it's partly his fault. Yes,
So that's what I'm
but
saying.
another factor would be the man who fled for dear life to
I mean, I'm not saying it's all his fault. I'm just saying it's obviously a lot of people's fault. But when people then they try to act like Russell Westbrook, where he's at now, can immediately win a championship. I don't know what team he's going to be on that's going to win if he couldn't do it with.
But if
saying.
not Kevin Durant. But if Russell Westbrook was on a team contending for a title, he wouldn't be averaging triple double. He wouldn't.
But wait. As a player though, this year Westbrook should have grown as a player, not going out there getting numbers. And in my opinion, Russell Westbrook still makes bad decisions. Russell Westbrook should have been a better off-ball player. Russell Westbrook defensively hasn't gotten better. So I don't understand where in any space of the imagination this year specifically.
He even got worse on defense.
Yawn.
I don't understand how that helps him forward in his career. Right now, cool. He got a triple-double. That's cool. But as a player, I don't understand where as he continues to grow as a player. I don't know how he got better this season.
Hey, all I gotta say is that if LeBron and Harden wanted to get a triple-double, they could have went out and got it. So
it's easy to say that, but
that's my argument. It's 2 rebounds and it's 1 point for LeBron and 1 rebound.
Hey, maybe James Harden can't get those 3 rebounds. I don't know.
There's multiple players in NBA history who could have gotten a rebound.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Nobody gives nobody cares.
Is that true? Is that true?
Magic.
So you sat down with Magic, with LeBron, with James Harden, with Jordan, with Scottie Pippen, Charles Barkley. Who else you want to throw in there? I don't know. Lamar Odom. I don't know.
Elgin Baylor has said if he wanted to go for numbers, he could have,
bro.
And Elgin Baylor plays in a time where all of those players still think that they can compete with today's NBA players. So you're gonna take what they say is valid?
All I gotta say is you also
he wasn't this. This is before this year. Elgin Baylor has straight up said that the reason why people back then and even now don't really hold Oscar Robertson to a top 10 standard is because they knew what he was doing.
And also,
everybody knows that.
I'm not gonna blame Russell Westbrook for going out there and intentionally trying to get a triple-double, because if he's actually one of the first players since Robertson to actually be pressured into having to try to go out and get one, and also trying to win at the same time. So if you guys knew before the season started, everyone was saying oh yeah, he could average triple-double, no more KD.
Oh yeah, definitely.
It was a lot of pressure by the media, and I
when
feel
KD went down,
if anybody else had that same pressure, if LeBron had that same pressure, if Harden had that same pressure, if freaking DeMarcus Cousins, Anthony Davis had that same pressure, they would have went out and got a triple-double. So that's my argument.
I don't think so.
I'm on JJ's side. I don't think so.
I think Russell.
Why not?
We keep on saying if. We keep on saying if, but who's doing it, man?
Thank you.
That's all
I
I'm
don't
saying.
think it's just
Russ
that
just
easy
had
to
the
do.
mindset coming into the season that he was going to average.
A lot of players just couldn't go out and do it. A lot of players couldn't just go out and do it. For the simple fact that right now, because Westbrook is doing what he's doing, you can go through and check if you want. But a lot of the former players that might not be as good as Elgin Baylor, probably, I guess, a lot of them say it's impressive because a lot of them probably got 1 triple-double in their career, 2, 3, maybe 10. So
that's because they weren't chasing triple-doubles.
Wait a minute. Hold on.
Wait.
Hold on.
They want to win the game.
Can I speak? Can I speak?
That's a fact. He's trying to win the game.
So is Westbrook not winning games getting triple doubles? He just did it. He just won the game getting triple double. So I don't understand why this is an argument of getting wins. He gets wins getting triple doubles. Why are we talking?
Nobody goes into a game thinking I'm gonna get a triple double. People go into a game wanting to win it.
Westbrook goes in the game, gets a triple double and a W. That's what he does.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what makes him great.
This is the reason why I was saying this. The reason why Oscar Robertson also wasn't winning much of anything while he's getting those numbers is because you're as a team, you're not going to win if one player is going out getting a whole bunch of numbers.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't think you can win anything if there was a player averaging fucking 50 and 25 too. I don't think that's easy to win.
That's why Wilt didn't win a championship until Wilt openly admitted that he had to scale down his numbers.
Exactly.
So if Westbrook scales down his numbers with this team, are they going to be that better? They're going to be that they're going to be dramatically that much better. If he if he didn't go out and get triple doubles, they would be a what 4 seed, 3 seed in the West.
If they went out and got themselves a better coach, maybe flip some pieces, actually tried to make some good moves, and they kept Westbrook, I think they could have at least won more games.
So all of this, so everything you just said is very true. Everything you just said was very true. But coming into the season, did they get a new coach? No. Did they get more better pieces? No. So Westbrook is stuck with a bad coach with no system and shitty players. So what are we penalizing him for? What can he make better? How can you make shit into steak? How can you do it? Tell me how. Tell me how you make shit into steak.
Chris Paul never made his players better?
That's what I'm saying.
Chris Paul is a different type of point guard. He's not the same type of point guard.
I'm not saying he got to be.
Did AI make his team better?
I'm not saying he has to be.
Did Kyrie without LeBron make his team better?
I mean, if you're not going to make your team better,
does Damian Lillard make his team dramatically better? As an individual? Because those are all scoring point guards, which Russell Westbrook is a part of.
Hey, listen, I have something to rebuttal that. They were trying to win and they weren't chasing stats, which is why they ended up winning.
Which led them to what? Which led them to what?
They were a top 4. All those players were able to get a top 5 seed.
Allen Iverson said he was going to get buckets, so he had to get buckets for them to win.
And he got
that's what he did. Exactly. He did his thing by himself and got his team to the finals.
He has some very bad field goal percentages, but like he had to shoot all those shots. No one else was going to do it, you know?
When LaMarcus Aldridge left the Trailblazers and it was just D. Lil, a young CJ McCollum, younger than what he is now, when no one knew he could do anything. What did he do with that team? He put the team on his back and did everything he had to do. He had to do what he was capable of doing.
He wasn't going out there chasing stats.
He's not a player who can get a triple-double. That's not his game. I'm saying he did what he had to do to win games.
Still went and chased stats.
Okay, he went and did what he had to do to win games. So did AI.
The Iverson thing is quick because the Eastern Conference back then was so fucking bad. Anybody could have got the East. So let's not act like.
Oh my God!
Like
really?
To the finals was that in? It was. I mean, it was cool, but I mean.
That sounds like the argument for the East for LeBron for his whole career.
I agree.
The East is just
that is true.
What?
I agree.
Okay.
Weren't the Sixers the only game that won against the Lakers though?
What happened?
Weren't the Sixers the only?
Yeah, they were the only team to win a game against the Lakers that year. They was 15-1.
The entire Western Conference did it.
Okay,
and what did AI do that game? Everything he had to do.
Score 48.
I'm kind of like baffled and confused.
Come on, let's be honest. Will Iverson get out the Western Conference? Come on, stop. Come on.
Westbrook's not going to get out the Western Conference. So what does that matter?
All I'm saying is Westbrook is on it. And again, I'm beyond the MVP thing. I'm talking about Westbrook as a player, and this is just what I see from Westbrook. Because the MVP thing to me, again, it lost value when Kobe didn't win it. All right.
I feel you.
That moment, and after that moment, after every other time, I started to realize what the MVP. That man, Bill Walton, won the MVP, only played 58 games because his team won 60 games. I don't care. Like it doesn't.
But honestly, no.
That doesn't matter to me. To me, that the MVP is too many politics.
Even if winning games wasn't the norm, like it used to be, like now.
And on top of that, everyone has their own perception of who the MVP is, the definition of the word. So
that is very true. But if you're gonna sit here in my ear and try to argue with me, especially bringing up other players, then I'm gonna bring up other players who didn't chase stats. If you want to say Westbrook is chasing stats, by all means say he's chasing stats. It's whatever. I can't talk to Westbrook, so I can't ask him the question my damn self and be clear. But I can tell you, I can tell you he's doing.
Sit here and say,
so was AI chasing stats? Was AI chasing stats?
I mean, he went out and said he was chasing
stats. He's scoring.
Isn't scoring a stat? Isn't that a statistical stat? Isn't that something that measured? Isn't that something that's measured? I'm sorry, I smoked more. But scoring, yeah, that's a stat. That's a stat.
You're right.
No way near Westbrook.
Whoa. Hold on. Let me finish my point, though. Let me finish my point.
I'm going to argue, if you go out and score, that's helping your team win.
It depends.
No, thank you. No. Devin Booker dropped 70 and lost, so no. Scoring, you can go out and score, you still can lose. So,
all right, that's a fact.
But scoring is a stat, and even if you're losing, it's been plenty of players who wanted to score a lot, even though their teams lost. Allen Iverson had to score a lot for his team to win. My argument is, when it comes to players who are playing on teams that are not talented as a whole, to the eyes of people, because for some reason, people want to argue that the Thunder can be better than what they are as a team, even though when you look at players like Kyle Singler, who's been in the league for I don't know how long, but really hasn't improved at all. He doesn't look no better than he was at Duke. He's doing what he has to do to win. If a triple-double is what he has to do to win, which
I hate that
they have
that's completely false. But okay, whatever.
I'm saying no. Go back. Why do you hate that? Like I'm saying, but
because he doesn't.
That's how they're winning. That's how they're winning, though.
I feel like we wasting too much time on this. Let me just say, I'll just wrap this up by two things. One, again, y'all can just go back and just watch the games. If he gets 9 rebounds, or 9 assists or whatever, they would still win a lot of those games, if not all of them.
And if James Harden still got 9 assists, they'll still win games too. But
I agree with you. Go ahead. But you're the one who's making an argument about the specific numbers. I mean, it's just whoever putting up numbers to win more games, that's who normally wins it. One. And two, this idea and this narrative, like King said earlier, that in the beginning of the season, y'all knew this is around where they were going to be. And now that they're here, everybody's acting like, oh, my God, look at what they're doing. You knew that in the beginning of the season. And we all predicted this in the beginning of the season. And for people that sit there and act like, or even if you realize that he's chasing numbers, and you want to agree with that, that's cool. And I ain't really talking about you, Dom. But for the people out there who are, quote-unquote, watching games and act like he's not going out there trying to get the numbers, those are really the people I have a problem with. Because let's not act like he's not at least attempting to do it. Regardless if he does it or not, let's not act like he's not attempting to.
He is.
But again,
he is.
But again, for the people out there who still don't want to hear it, the MVP just goes to the player on the team who has a top 3 to top 5 record. That's what the MVP goes to. I'm sorry to tell y'all, but that's what
that's historically what it is.
That's true. Like, that is historically accurate. That's very true.
If you were to ask me, like who's valuable.
But thank you. We're going by opinions. Just in my opinion.
Like if you ask me, I know that's the history, but like I disagree with it. You know, that's my thing.
I mean, I understand what you
exceptions all day.
If we just saying that's who should get it, that's who not should get it. You can't just sit there and say, I think a tomato's green, so fuck, it's a green tomato. Like, we know a tomato's red. That's a fact. We saying that we know a tomato's red. It's red. You can't just I don't know. You can think whatever you want to think, but at the end of the day, it's fucking red, yo. A tomato's red. So
but what if you grow a green tomato?
All right, we're not talking about tomatoes, man. All right, we moving on. We are moving on. Hell no, man.
If you dye a tomato green, is it not green? I'm just saying. If you dye a tomato green, is it not green?
All right, we moving on. We are moving on.
There's exceptions. That's all I'm saying. That's my argument. I just want Russell to be an exception.
There are some exceptions to the tomatoes. There are. I'm
not the tomato thing, of course. Please don't roast me in the chat. I'm not saying that tomatoes can be green.
Hey, spam out the tomatoes in the chat, man.
Spam the
green tomatoes in the chat.
Yeah, man. Put green tomato in the chat.
How about this, Don? How about this, Don? You can't say an eggplant is yellow, bro. We know it's purple.
You got it, bro. You brought up the eggplant.
You're right.
You got it.
Put the eggplants in the chat, man. Put the eggplants in the chat.
You got it. You had to bring the eggplants into it. I mean, you got it.
Put the eggplants in the chat, man. Y'all know what color eggplant is.
But no, man, for at the end of the day, though, man, it literally is all.
It's so close.
What I'm saying is just opinions, bro. It's just jokes. People, please don't take me serious. In my personal opinion, I do believe Westbrook should be MVP. But listen, whatever you think is what you think. Your opinion is your opinion. How you feel is how you feel. I'm not. All right. I just want to get that out there.
And I know it may sound like, we're all like, well, at least some of us are like ganging up on Dom. Like, nobody hates each other here. It's all basketball.
Yeah, it's all basketball. It's all love.
They got tomato things in for real.
Yeah, it's not that serious. It's really just basketball. It's not serious.
It's healthy debate. It's a healthy debate, man.
They got tomato emojis. That's what's up.
Hey, but moving on, the regular season ends on Wednesday. So that means the playoffs, I believe, start this weekend.
Saturday.
Yeah. So, do you guys have anything to watch out for in the playoffs? Any surprises?
Watch out for them Heat, man. Watch out for Miami. That's what I'm saying.
No, I don't know.
They're not even gonna make the playoffs. That's the thing, though.
They're not. Oh, damn.
It's gonna be real tough.
Their schedule is so hard
with the Blues.
Yeah, but they already got the what's it called, the Wizards game out of the way.
But good news for them is like the Bulls' last 2 games are against like the Nets and what was it, Orlando or something like that. and they lose to
Yeah.
bad teams all the time. So
Yeah.
that could be
And,
the silver lining.
And what's it called? Hopefully Cleveland rests all their players so that we could win tomorrow. So that's
Wait, didn't the Nets beat the Bulls last night
yeah, they did.
Yeah.
by one?
Yeah.
Indeed.
Yeah.
By by one.
And then the
Because
Bulls played
Brooke
the Nets
Lopez
again.
is the GOAT, man. You can't spell Brooklyn without Brooke. I'm just saying. All my Nets fans spam in the chat,
Say it one
man.
more
Points
time.
that
Say
game.
it one more time.
Yeah,
You can't spell Brooke. You can't spell Brooklyn without Brooke, man.
And
or
Lynn.
Jeremy
And
Lin.
Lynn.
Can't spell
And
without
Lynn.
Brooke or Lynn.
And yeah, you can't spell Brooklyn without Brooke and Jeremy Lin, bro. You can't do it. It's
That's
impossible.
that was their genius
It's
plan.
impossible.
That was their plan going into the offseason.
True. But
I'm thinking about that. What if that was their marketing scheme? They put Brooke Lopez and Jeremy Lin next to each other.
Brooklyn, man.
That's fucking.
They were like imagining the posters, like we got Brooke and then Lynn next to him. That's all we're gonna have.
Because low
To
key,
sell tickets right there.
That's all they got.
I'm gonna say he ain't got nothing else to promote. So that was.
I want to say Jeremy Lin put up like a season high 32 the other night,
Yo,
and
that
they
man's
I want to say they still lost.
Is balling.
yeah.
Who?
Spencer Dinwiddie.
Oh yeah, man. Listen, bro. Anybody can ball on the Nets, man. I'm telling you, put anybody there. Lance should have went to the Nets. Been back in Brooklyn. Been back home.
No. He trying to.
Melo.
Lance has that
Well,
good
nah,
vibes
he's good on the
going
he's good on the
right now,
Pacers
though.
though. I like
He
him
has
on
the
the
good
Pacers.
vibes going for them right now.
Wait, speaking of the Pacers, please, anyone in here right now and the chat, does anyone have a problem with what he did against the Raptors?
No.
Let me know.
I
No.
don't. Personally, I don't.
Okay, I just want to know. I just want to know if I can meet anyone who was that childish or that petty
It's
to
not,
be
it's
mad
not
at something like
it's,
that.
it's really
I'm
not
not
that.
like
I mean,
mad
it's
at it,
kind of
but I
tradition,
didn't
but
want
like
the
it's not
players
that
to be
I think it's a problem when they do it away, but at home, why not?
Yeah.
But Toronto
Hey,
did it too.
And he said
Toronto
sorry
can't
too.
even
He
talk.
said sorry too, man.
Toronto can't even talk because like didn't whatever his name is Norman Powell he did like
Yeah,
a
he did a
windmill.
windmill.
He did
Yeah,
a windmill
that
dunk.
is-
He did a
argument for that
windmill
is that,
dunk
like,
against the
But the argument
Sixers.
for that was that like he was a rookie, I guess, like a second-round rookie, he never got in the game. Then he just wanted to do something.
And
So
Lance
that's
hasn't
what-
got like
But
a
no
real
one
team
threw a
for,
ball
like,
at
2
him.
years.
No one yeeted him up and pushed him
That's
around.
because
The whole
Lance
team
is a
didn't come off the
veteran.
floor.
Lance is a veteran. He should know the rules. That's what they're
No,
saying.
no,
Okay.
no. Come on. We're not even in the NBA. We know not to. Come on, we know not to do that.
Yeah,
This man did a-
that's
this
just
man
the
did a
rule, man.
windmill.
But is it that
Wait,
serious
wait,
though?
wait,
Like,
it's not that serious.
okay, listen.
And it
There
was a
was,
blowout too.
but there was okay. Back when Evan Turner was
the
on the
Sixers.
Sixers. Back, no,
Sixers.
back when Evan Turner was on the Sixers, he was in the same predicament, and he did like a 360 windmill. I forgot on what team.
Everybody's done it. Everybody's
I
done
want
it.
to say it's like on
before.
the Wizards. No one
It's not-
threw a ball at him. No one caused the uproar. Nick Young said something to him, and he said sorry. And it wasn't on ESPN. It wasn't on nothing.
Yeah, it wasn't
Like
nothing
that's how
to
you
do with that.
handle it. Like, was that the way to handle it? How they handled it?
No, Stevenson
That's what I'm
he handled it real because like they were ganging up on him. He just kept walking like. And then after
Thank you. I'm surprised Born Ready didn't come out and
like
start
they're
punching
blowing
people,
it out.
bro.
They're blowing it out of proportion. Like they were saying that he was like he had no career and stuff like that. After
Yeah, man.
They need to chill out. They need to chill out.
First of all, PJ Tucker needs to calm down because I can remember a time when he ain't had no face on 2K or NBA Live. So PJ Tucker needs to calm down.
He laid the ball.
He needs to realize his career ain't been all that much either. Okay.
Yeah, but going back to the playoff thing, if there's like 2 matchups in each conferences, the Jazz and the Clippers was going to be extremely interesting.
Oh yeah.
Houston and
Yeah,
OKC.
And
AKB,
OKC.
AKB.
And then
The Jazz are gonna lose. KB.
Oh, man.
KB. And then
KB can't defend his team, can he? Time out. See the chat.
Oh, yeah. He's not here to defend his team.
Oh, he can't defend the Clippers.
go
We don't got
in.
no Clipper defenders now. Yay.
Low key, I wouldn't be surprised if the Clippers lost that.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised either. I wouldn't be surprised if Blake Griffin, DeAndre Jordan, JJ
Blake
Redick,
Griffin ain't doing
and Chris
shit,
Paul
man.
got hurt in warm-ups. I wouldn't be surprised about that either. That team is cursed, bro.
Blake Griffin is not doing anything, man. But I heard 2 people say the Heat. Y'all should watch out for the Heat. So are y'all saying
I'm good
if
for
the
the
Heat made it
Cavs.
to the 8th seed, you're
They
saying
get swept by the Cavs.
yeah?
They're a good matchup against
No,
the
I'm
Cavs.
talking about
Certain-
to make the playoffs.
Okay.
Like watch out for them.
But like once we
Oh.
get into the playoffs, like who do you?
I'm just
the
saying,
Celtics, they're
if the
really good.
Cavs play the
Could be
Heat,
a
it's going to be a good
matchup
series.
in the first round.
I'm seeing the Cavs winning, they're going to win in 6. I
It's
give
gonna be
these
a
2
sweep.
games.
I think that the Heat can at least take them to 5.
4.
Not at least, at most. My bad. At
Four
most,
at
yeah, my
most.
bad.
Four
At
at
most.
most.
Four at most.
Yeah, I give them 4 at most.
Yeah, my bad. At most, I meant at most. But yeah, at most it's 5 games. At
No,
most.
I'm going 4 at most. Like they're not gonna get a game out of it.
All right, man. I'm telling you, Deion Waiters come out there and play like a bat out of hell because he has a personal vengeance against that team, dropping 30 a game, and they lose in 6.
Hey, I would like to see that, but he's still losing.
Even if Deion Waiters dropped 30 a game, I still think they wouldn't win.
But what do you guys think about a Pacers Celtics first round matchup?
I'm about to say because that's really.
That might go to 7. That might go to 7. I'm not gonna lie.
It might.
Yo,
That'd be a good one.
Souls, I'm tired of you hating
I said it's gonna go to Game 7.
Man, B-So, let him know. You're a basketball fan first, man. Let him know.
Yeah, basketball fan first.
I wouldn't even say Game 7. I think it's gonna be interesting because y'all don't really have any.
Yeah, I wouldn't. Yeah, B-So, I wouldn't go that low and say Game 7. I'll say like Game 6.
Hey, y'all remember when Paul George went ham against Toronto? That one
And
is
took him
7.
to 7.
That one is 7.
But that was
now.
also Toronto when like Lowry and DeMar wasn't shooting good. Like that means you think Isaiah Thomas and Avery Bradley and them was going to like disappear.
I don't know.
But
The
Avery
Celtics-
Bradley and Jay Crowder, they disappear in the playoffs. Believe that. That's.
Man,
I watch every game, man. At this time in the season, it's like it's Isaiah Thomas or nothing.
Especially with how good like the Pacers have been playing as of late. Well, like,
Combination of those things.
5 games.
It might go to.
Wait, do you guys believe this whole assumption that Paul George really doesn't like the team? Like, he's trying to get out? Because when I watch him play, he looks fine. They look like a good team. Like, he looks like he still wants to be there.
That's all he wants.
Just wants the best.
He said he just said that, but he said that and said he doesn't like the way that they're playing because he doesn't like the way the scheme and the makeup of the team because it's not the grit and grind like it once was. Yeah,
See, I can understand that, but I'm just like when I go Bleacher Report and see these reports of Paul George wants to leave and he doesn't like the team. He's basically mentally out. Like, what the hell are you? What are y'all seeing?
Yeah, I think that's
just reporters just being.
Well, I mean, but let's be clear though too. Like, I know they're a playoff team, but that's like a 500 team. Like that team is underperforming. Let's not.
Low key. They took.
I thought they would be way better. Yeah,
they
beginning of the season they messed up.
They took an L for trading. They took an L for getting rid of Frank Vogel. So
yeah, they did. Yeah. And you know what's crazy? It might be a bigger L because I don't think I really don't think he's gonna stay. To be honest with you, because like. If he stays, they're going to pay him a ridiculous amount of money, and it's going to be a huge
$200 million.
It's going to be
he making history.
It's going to be a huge chunk in their salary cap, so they might not even bring anybody back. And plus, it's Indiana, so it's not like that many people like lining up to go play for Indiana, regardless if Paul George is there or not. And
very true.
I don't know. I feel especially it's in on top of that, if he don't make the All NBA team, which is again is the reason why I think the All NBA team conversation is much more interesting. If he don't make the All NBA team, then they lose the advantage that they have over other teams. So why would he not just go play for whoever he wants to go play for?
Man, spam up the mad points for that man low, bro. That was a good ass point. That was some good ass facts he just spit at y'all boys, man.
Because Loki, I'm looking at the All NBA team thing, yo. It's like it's only 6 spots and like 3 or 4 of them are already gonna be taken up because of LeBron, Kawhi, KD, and AD. That's 4 out of 6.
And probably Giannis.
And then Giannis is going to take the 5th. So that's 1 more slot left. So Paul George getting in. He's barely getting in. And then you got Jimmy Butler, Paul George, and Gordon Hayward. And Hayward is on the team that's about to win 50 games or at least 49.
Close to it. Yeah.
Wait, hold on, real quick. KB's in the chat and he just said someone beats Golden State. We're going to the finals. KB, please get real.
Spam out the
get real, KB.
Spam out the L
Come
for
on,
KB.
Spam out the ass cheeks for KB, man. That's a false statement. That's a false statement, man.
You know what's crazy too about the All NBA thing too? Like, yo, that man Chris Paul could make the money too, but I don't think he's gonna make an All NBA team this year.
Yeah.
I don't think Chris
Is Chris Paul even
Damian,
a top 5 PG, man?
Yeah.
It's ways.
Maybe.
This year.
This year?
I say because y'all said that way too quick. Really think about what y'all saying. Because on
I would have said that quickly.
Yeah, I'm about to say on the All NBA team, Curry, Westbrook, and Harden.
It depends if Harden is going to be a PG.
That's what I was about to say. So we're listing Harden as a point. Are we listing Giannis as a legit point guard? Or are we gonna
No. Giannis, because he was in. That's the thing about the whole guard thing. Giannis was in the front court in the All-Star game, so I don't think they're gonna switch it up all of a sudden.
Okay, cool. I can put Westbrook, Harden, and Curry. I could put those 3.
This year.
We're talking about just this season.
Yeah, John Wall. That's it. I can't. Other than that,
IT.
Oh
man. Put my guy in there.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
And I don't think Chris Paul is gonna make the All NBA team. I don't think Kyrie's gonna make the All NBA team. Dame ain't gonna make it. CJ, Bradley, Beal, Kyle Lowry. There's gonna be a whole bunch of people who don't make the All NBA team.
Hey, but watch Melo make it though.
Should they?
Bro, if Melo makes All NBA team, that shit's rigged.
But should they add? Do you think they should add a fourth team?
No.
That's depreciates.
That's just the way it is, man. It's competition.
Co-MVPs, fourth All NBA team. What are you
Because the
talking about?
only reason why they even added 3 NBA teams is because they expanded the league. Because it used to just be two All NBA.
Yeah, but once they get that team in Mexico, we're looking at the
No. No, it's crazy. First of all, they can't add anymore. It's not enough talent to expand to another team. That don't make no sense. And two,
I feel like they will. I don't know.
They should
Not, maybe like in like 5 years, like 10 years. I mean, but like
no, that's terrible. And two, I think to be honest with y'all, like talking about all these numbers and shit like that, man. I think we need to start like reestablishing what grade is, because like I'm starting to realize everybody putting up good numbers, like almost like
35 people scoring 20 and over.
Yeah, exactly. Like there's mad people putting up 20 plus points.
35.
We just broke the record for the most 50-point play. We just broke the record for the most players dropping 50 points in a season. We got most players getting triple double. Obviously, Westbrook is averaging triple double, but besides Westbrook, LeBron is close to averaging triple double. So is Harden. Like everybody putting up ridiculous numbers. I don't know. I just think it's like I think we start making a fucking like start overlooking these numbers the same way we start overlooking the players in the 60s and the numbers
are just gonna keep
is the NBA more competitive now than it was in the 90s?
What do you mean by competitive?
By what standard?
Just by the players that are in it.
Like the players better?
Like who winning?
I think the talent is better, but the teams aren't.
Yeah, I think the players, individual players.
Yeah, individual players, yeah.
I mean,
I feel like if the talented was distributed evenly throughout the teams, or at least fairly, then it would be team-wise, it'd be a lot more competitive.
But that's the reason why you can't expand the NBA, because you stretch it out even more.
Yeah, it's gonna get a lot more. Because right now, the NBA is already as top heavy as it is. Like if you expand it, it's gonna be crazy top heavy. Like you're gonna have D-League type teams in the NBA, which is I couldn't even imagine.
You already do.
I'm about to say, because what is Phoenix? What's Phoenix?
Phoenix is a D-League type.
I'm saying the NBA should cut out teams, man. I don't think we need 30 teams. Take off like 2 each conference. Take off 2 each.
I think we need. Exactly, we take out 4 teams, and then every other team will become much more better.
Like, yeah,
what's
that's
the
what
4?
I'm saying.
What's the 4?
I'm gonna go.
I mean,
Nets.
I don't want to say the team. I ain't saying the team. I'm not saying the team.
You don't say the team.
Lakers are 14 seed,
I'm
bro.
gonna do it. The Nets
don't say the
has to be one of them.
Oh yeah, of course. That's facts. That's
absolutely. New York doesn't need
the
2 teams.
The Kings,
one of them.
Nah, don't stop. Don't say no
Orlando.
New Orleans.
No, not New Orleans. I don't think it gets
Charlotte.
Don't say the teams, man. Come on, chill out, man.
I'll say Charlotte before New Orleans.
Don't say these teams, man.
Charlotte, Charlotte, Brooklyn in the East. That's my pick.
No, that's Charlotte. Yo, Charlotte, them hats, bro. Them hats. They have history.
Nah, bro.
No.
History? What?
You gotta do it for the product, man.
Yeah, the Charlotte Hornets snapback.
That's sad. You're saying that the history of the team is a hat.
I mean, they can still sell it for retro.
Wow.
Yeah,
it can still be a retro team.
Their best player was who? Larry Johnson?
Yeah, get rid of him.
Alonzo Mourning.
Yeah.
Yo, they've changed their name like 3 times. They don't. No. All right, so I'm gonna go Kings.
Just throw out
and then Phoenix.
Clippers.
I might go
Clippers.
Phoenix.
What about the Clippers?
The Clippers. Actually, the Clippers.
Yeah, take out the Clippers.
Like as a franchise.
Or Minnesota.
Get rid of the Clippers, bro.
They haven't been in the playoffs for like 14 years straight.
Minnesota could be gone too.
I'm just saying, man. Cut off the talent on those 4 teams. Put them on like
and
8 playoff teams.
We mentioned like 8 teams.
It's gonna be so much more competitive.
Yeah, you can have a draft. Have a draft.
Just have a draft. Yeah.
And every team will get drastically. Drastic. Every team will get drastically better. Like I don't. This whole expanded stuff.
They should hold a complete draft of the NBA every single year, making it interesting.
Yo, every 10 years, the NBA draft with everybody.
You know what's crazy? I don't think DeMarcus Cousins go top 15.
What?
I don't think DeMarcus go.
You don't have top 15?
Top 15 player.
If you drafted him, if you had DeMarcus drafted, I don't think people would draft DeMarcus.
LeBron, Kawhi, Steph.
Would you draft Isaiah Thomas over DeMarcus?
No.
Nah.
Yes.
I'm
You would?
I would.
I wouldn't.
No,
Would you-
I wouldn't.
Would you draft DeMarcus?
DeMar DeRozan?
Yeah.
Nah.
I don't know. I'd probably not. It's just so hard to find a
Wow.
big man like DeMarcus Cousins.
Exactly.
Well, maybe not.
But he
much
hasn't
anymore,
done
but
anything
no.
to win though. That's the thing. Like,
But,
That's what I'm saying. What does that mean?
was that his fault that he was?
Yeah, look, is that his fault?
I get what y'all saying, but it's just like he just hasn't been proving that what DeMarcus does necessarily.
Yeah, I get what you say. Yeah, but I don't know.
like he's
There's just a lot
averaging
of
like
talent
27 and
backs up.
12, but like
Anthony Davis hasn't won shit either. You know.
that's true.
Yep.
Except
But
for that
you
All-Star
need
MVP.
I don't know, but do you need a big though?
I think
Well, for the way
I'd
NBA
rather
is
have
going,
AD.
I think he will.
I'd rather have AD than Boogie.
What Eastern Conference team has a big?
What?
What Eastern Conference team has like a legit big?
Well, Eastern Conference teams are trash.
Miami.
He said, "You trash." That's and you know what's crazy. I was thinking about it too. Like if I had to go like to an All NBA team,
Sixers. Joel
I have to
Embiid.
go to an All NBA team. There's no Eastern Conference team that has a big that even is in a conversation to make an All NBA team besides Hassan. Hassan is not even in the playoffs.
Brook Lopez. What's up? What's up?
But then even looking in the West, like it's not like if you consider Draymond and LaMarcus a big, but even going down the thing, like if is what DeAndre and Rudy Gobert, who they solid, but they not like I don't know. I just the bigs. I think big men are starting.
Gasol's pretty high.
I'll be back and forth because I'll be looking at Conley Towns too. Even though I said earlier, I know I picked Towns over Giannis.
Oh, Al Horford.
We might have to go back to
Towns-
that, man.
Yeah,
I know
we gotta revisit that.
Oh wait. SDC, he had a good point. Al Horford, I forgot.
The great Al Horford.
My
Man
fault.
averages like 5 rebounds.
5 rebounds. That's all you need. He's just another guard. Jesus
I
Christ.
know. That is a guard trapped in a big man's body.
Yeah.
Ugh.
But I think that's all the main topics for this week. Do you guys have any more topics to talk about?
Um,
No. All right. So we're gonna go into the predictions. So there's only 3 days this week, so I'm gonna pick like 2 games each day. Let's go. Rockets Clippers tomorrow.
Rockets.
Hey, hold on. While you guys are talking,
Rockets.
Harden just got
Definitely
his
Rockets.
21st. Harden just got his 21st triple double. So shout out to him.
bro, it doesn't
Shout
matter,
out to
bro.
him.
It don't matter, bro.
Spam up them bad plays for that man Harden, bro. Spam up them bad plays, man.
It don't matter.
Triple doubles matter, bro.
Oh, triple double matters.
Yeah. bro.
Westbrook's the first player in history to have 3 50-point triple doubles. Just saying.
Hey, Harden has 2.
That's what's up, bro.
Hey, respect to both
Yeah,
of them
that's-
players.
yeah.
They're having a hell of a
Phenomenal.
season.
Respect to the 2 LA kids who played together as kids and on the same team in the finals. I'm just saying I would rather have these 2 have this type of season than anyone else at the end of the day.
Facts.
Yeah.
Hey, is Russ and Harden low key better than KD now? Both.
No.
Yes.
No.
You know what?
Low-key?
You know what? No.
Low-key.
I said that too quick. I would have to see what KD can do with a team by itself.
Oh,
He did
that's
it.
not gonna happen. That's not gonna
The
happen.
year he won MVP, he was without Russell.
Stop.
Hey.
No.
There's an
Boston
argument there.
2014.
There is an argument. I'm
No,
like,
it's not. There's no argument. Y'all
What
are
do you
too
mean?
concerned about 3.
Hold on.
numbers.
John G in the chat said he has half the triple doubles Westbrook has, but Harden has more wins though.
Ooh.
Alright, we're not
it's
gonna-
Harden has a better team.
Hey,
John
okay,
G.
but it's
already-
8 more
okay,
wins.
okay,
though.
okay.
It's 8 more wins. All right.
It's a team, though. It's a team effort.
It's a team. It's a team.
All right. Monday we also got the Jazz and the Warriors.
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 I'm
Warriors.
taking
I don't know
Jazz.
Jazz
all day.
I got the
Jazz-
Warriors. I got the Warriors.
Jazz, for whatever reason, can't guard no point guard. So now I'm gonna go for
True,
that.
true. Hey, Georgia was pretty good early in the season. What happened to
But
him?
he in and out of the lineup. He hurt. That's the reason why.
I know. I got.
He got a Utah effect because ain't nothing up there to keep entertained.
True. Tuesday, games are pretty bad actually. We got Thunder Timberwolves, I guess.
Thunder.
Yeah, I guess. Okay. See.
Okay, see.
What the hell?
All right, we got the Suns and the Kings. I don't know.
Boston. I don't know.
Booker's going to drop 82.
True. And last day of the season. Oh my God, mad games.
It's like
I
every
know.
team plays.
Yeah.
STC. That's gonna be
Why
like a
they do this?
25-minute episode right there, man.
Yeah.
All right, we got the Raptors. We got the Raptors and the Cavs.
He got wrapped up 14 games. Oh God damn.
You're looking at the last day like, damn.
Man, he got wrapped up
It's like,
14
oh
games.
shit, this better get a million.
Gotta
Man.
clear my
and
day
then-
out Thursday. Can't
And
do
then,
anything.
and it really has to actually like go through all the playoff positions and stuff like that. Jesus, bro.
Yo, shout
Good
out
luck,
to,
Slim.
yo, shout out to the man SDC, bro. This man-
Yo, go sub to this channel if y'all want a very
SDC has been going ham
recap
lately,
of the
man.
last day, man.
Going
Yo,
ham.
shout out to this man. Shout out to this man SDC, bro. I could not do what he's doing right
You know
now.
what's
Yeah,
crazy? These
I
are like
do.
meaningful. These are like real games, like games that might have meaning to them too.
Yeah, it's not gonna be.
So we got. Let's go one by one. We got the Cavs versus the Raptors.
I got raps.
Cavs fighting for that number
Depends
one.
if LeBron plays.
I'm saying LeBron going
He's
for
still
60
fighting for that number
pissed.
one seed. So
He's
I
gonna
think he
play.
can.
They have like 4
I
days
don't think-
rest after 3 days rest.
Oh, for real? Oh, okay, so yeah. Oh, well, no,
Yeah,
no,
I
no.
got
I don't-
Cavs.
That's what I rap.
We got the Bucks and the Celtics. I'm gonna go Celtics on that one.
I'm gonna go Celtics too.
Oh wow, that's new for you.
That's
huh?
fair.
That's, you know what I mean?
That's fair. That's fair.
Stepping out the box. I'm gonna actually go Bucks.
Okay. All right. We got Washington versus Miami.
Miami.
I got
You make
Miami.
playoffs.
I got Miami.
Miami. I'm gonna go Washington. Let's see here. Atlanta versus Indiana.
Woo, that's a good one.
Indy.
I'm going Indy.
After
I
witnessing
got
what Atlanta did today,
Atlanta.
after witnessing
They got
what
the
Atlanta
Lance
did
Stevenson
today, they're about to
effect
win a
now.
championship, fam.
I got Atlanta.
I got
Atlanta.
Indy. I got Indy.
I'm gonna go Indy, man. They have the best players. We got San Antonio versus Utah.
San Antonio.
Utah.
Yeah,
Utah.
San Antonio.
Yeah, you got Utah.
I don't think.
Well, no, I'm gonna go Utah because I don't know if San Antonio will play their players.
Utah's gonna be playing hungry.
Nah, they are, cause
Trying to fight for
it's in
home court
Utah.
advantage.
They can't just. Yeah, they're not gonna do that after the whole LeBron and Memphis thing.
They're not gonna play. Wait, what's talking about? They're not playing. San Antonio's not playing their players in the last game.
But
You know
why
that.
not though? Why
They're
not?
up.
They have
Because
like
already
3 days rest. Playoffs.
But they
are
secured
Saturday.
the second seed. What's the point?
I mean, you're right.
I wouldn't
You're
risk
right.
an injury.
That's what I'm saying. I
You're
wouldn't
right,
even risk
you're
it. What's
You're right. We got the Kings and the Clippers. I'm gonna go Kings.
Oh, I'm going Kings. I'm definitely going Kings against the Clippers. Oh yeah,
I'm going Buddy Hield.
Buddy Hield going for
Buddy
40.
Hield.
The
Buddy going
distance.
for 40.
Yo, I got the
The
Kings,
Kings,
bro.
the second best team in California.
Whoa.
Oh, I was about to say. Whoa.
Wait a minute. Hey, sir.
Nah, that's true. That's true. That's true.
That's not true.
That
That
is
is not
not
true.
Hey,
They're not better
Warriors,
than my Lakers.
Kings.
They're not better than my Lakers.
I said second best. I said
They're
second
the
best.
first. They're the first
Then the
best.
Kings.
They're the
You know,
first
yeah,
best.
it goes Warriors, Clippers, Lakers. You know,
Whoa!
Is there another team I forgot?
We don't put cursed teams above the land. No, we don't do that. Kind of mess. Just for that, you gonna stub your toe tonight because you just rooted for the Clippers. You put the Clippers above the Lakers. You're stubbing your toe tonight because you're cursed.
You're gonna step on a Lego, man.
Yo, the Celtics should win that game. I hope so.
All right, and the last game of the season, just for the heck of it, we got the Pelicans and the Trailblazers.
Pelicans.
The
Trailblazers.
I'm gonna go
I got the
Trailblazers. 'Cause
Blazers.
They're fighting. They're fighting.
They're fighting, yeah.
No, the Nuggets were just eliminated on the Westbrook game winner.
On that Russell.
Oh,
Yeah.
they eliminated?
Yeah.
You just ended a team's
Wow.
whole season.
That's sad. That's
Like,
super sad.
like Yusuf
Only
Nurkic
this
said,
season.
have a good summer. Have a good summer.
The dumbest thing in the world by trading NBA to the Trailblazers.
Man, they should have. I don't see why they didn't just play both. Like keep both of them. Like I don't see why you couldn't just put one of them at the 4.
They were trying to build. They were trying to build around Jokic. man.
Just put Jokic on the point guard position and you're good.
You could have put Jokic at the 4. They see how he plays now. They
Or
put him at the
trade
4.
I don't know. He plays better. He plays better with a bunch of smaller guys in the court, though. Like
Then bring one off the bench. Like I don't get the point of getting Mason Plumlee. I don't.
Nurkic didn't want to come off the bench. That was
Yeah,
the
that's the
problem.
thing. Nurkic knew his potential. He knew he was in no
Yeah,
bench.
he was like, I'm not selling for this.
Yeah.
Well, I would low. You should have traded him to the East. There's no big
Trade
man
them
out
to the
there.
East. That don't make no sense.
Yeah, give it to Brooklyn.
Why would I?
Yeah, give it to Brooklyn for Brook Lopez. That'd have been a perfect. That'd have been a good trade. You get someone who hasn't won games in like his whole career. Yeah, that'd been perfect.
Trade him to the Hornets.
Nah.
Yo, do you guys think? Never mind.
Bro, nah, you already here, bro. Go ahead, say it, bro. You already here.
No, it's all good. It's all good. It's all good.
No, say it, bro. Say it.
You live?
Bro, yeah, I thought about it for a second. I was like, nah.
Yeah,
Like, wait,
stupid, right?
let me not say that.
Yeah, exactly. He's like, that sounds a stupid idea I just said.
All right, but I think that's everything, man. Let's go on to the closing statements, SDC.
Yeah, this was lit. You know, anytime we talk about Russ versus Westbrook, it gets intense, so it's fun.
This might be the last time, man, this season. So, hope y'all enjoyed it. Flo?
Yeah, I just want to hear what that man was gonna say, bro. That's all. I want to hear what he about to say because it does sound like he's gonna say something stupid. But yo, shout out to everybody in the chat. I don't trust this man gonna put my link in the thing. So I'm gonna
But it is though. But it is. Check it right now. Check it right now.
Let me go check because he might have misspelled my name purposely. You know.
Let's go look at it.
I spelled
You might-
LUW.
Oh yeah, my Twitter link's in there. Yeah.
And
Oh
it's
yeah, everybody's
Snapchat.
Twitter's in there.
Add them on Snap.
Yeah, add them on
Yeah,
Snap.
add them
bro.
on.
You
I
gotta-
already know.
you gotta-
Add me on Snap, man.
You gotta throw that on the pod.
Oh yeah, I did forget JJ. So I'm gonna put it in after the.
Nah.
I'm not a YouTuber, man. I'm not a
Hey,
YouTuber.
yo. What's it called?
He ain't show you no love, bro. You probably got him on notification and all
That man put Nick in there and didn't even put JJ, but that's disrespectful.
Hey, I just copy pasted that shit, man. My bad.
He got Nick in there and he got JJ.
That man in the
Hey,
comments.
Nick,
in
I'm
the last
above you,
episode,
fam. I'm above you.
That man in the comments in the last episode of the podcast that said, B-Soul's the next LNU, bro. That killed me.
Oh
That
man.
killed me.
Hey, I took the L on
killed
that one. I took the L on
that
that one, man.
killed me.
When I seen that comment when I was at work and I was dying
He said B-Soul's, he said, don't be like LNU. I'm dead.
because I was like, man, this is a real deep comment. Like, what is he saying? I clicked read more. He all I seen was don't be LNU. I was dead. I didn't need to read anything else.
Yeah. King, closing statements.
Yo, just want to say thanks everybody that came through. Man, shout out to Miami playoff push 2017. Shout out to that man Westbrook, and that's pretty much it.
JJ.
What you gonna say, bro?
I'm just saying, Dom needs to chill out for the next time.
And what's it called? And shout out to KB, man. Shout out to KB.
Yeah,
Shout out to KB, man.
Oh, yo,
even though
put
he
in the
couldn't defend his
Discord link.
Clippers.
Put in the Discord.
Oh
link.
yeah. Don't forget to what's it called? Join the Discord. You know, we be having some real heated NBA discussions on there. So
I'll wait till the last 30 seconds to drop the Discord.
yeah. Here, I'll throw the Discord in the chat real quick. But yeah, join the Discord.
And while King does that, Dom.
Man, everybody, it's been a great season. I enjoyed doing the podcast. Join the Discord, of course. Add me on Twitter. Well, follow me on Twitter. Subscribe to me on YouTube. Add me on Snapchat. Everybody have a good night.
All right.
Peace.
That's it. Peace out, everybody.
So, you want to say your final segment, bro?
Sure. I was about to press OK, but peace out, everybody. Yeah, just thank you guys for everything, you know, and yeah, peace out.
You sound so ungrateful with that.
Man.